Yeah, it is Free Fly Week. Folks, welcome to the channel. If you're even thinking of playing Star Citizen, trust me, this is the best video for you. I am pretty honest and upfront about everything that I don't like and everything that I actually like about Star Citizen, which is a lot more than can be said from many other people out there. So, Star Citizen, super controversial, alpha, and not only that, very slow in adding new content, but if it's your first time, you probably have several months of having a heck of a lot of fun and pretty cool ships. I'm honest about that as well. Now, given that it's Free Fly Week, the cool thing is that you can play for free. You don't have to spend a single buck. Also keep in mind, not only is the game in alpha, it's also probably the worst time to play during Free Fly Week because everyone is playing and the servers are pretty saturated, so do keep that in mind. If you end up liking what you see during this week, assume that you'll have a little bit more of a smooth experience after that, okay? One more thing, if you're thinking of playing Star Citizen, you will have to go to robertspacindustries.com and create an account. Before you even do that, do use their referral code. You'll have my referral code down there in the description of the video. Remember to use it because if you end up signing up to continue playing by using the referral code, you get a freaking free ship. Not only any ship, you actually get a cool one, the Merlin, which is for racing, a little bit of a fighter ship as well. So it's pretty awesome that you get this during this week. You know, CIG are great at marketing, and this is one of those things that definitely encourages people to check things out, okay? So not only that, in fact, because I have a channel that is really not all that big, if you do use my referral code, I'll add you as a friend so you can play along with me. We happen to be playing at the same time. Thanks to the guys that have used their referral lately, I'll be adding you to my friends list later today. And if you're new, I'll check it during the weekend. So we may end up flying together around the verse. Now, the important thing for you to consider is, since it's your first time, you have to buy a starter pack. And now they're promoting a couple ones that are not all that cool, but I'll give you my advice on what you want to get for yourself. So, usually my advice is get the Aurora MR. Now, it's currently not offered here in a starter pack. In Star Citizen, you don't buy a game. You pledge, which legally there seems to be a bit of a difference. You don't buy anything, you just pledge. You happily give away money for people to supposedly work in developing this game, right? Well, you need to get yourself a game package, which is the game plus a ship. Don't get yourself the Nomad. It's really not all that great, and it's actually way too expensive for what it is. And you can buy in-game this one or even better ships just by playing it. Now, usually I recommend the cheapest ship there is. If you want to go with that, get yourself a Mustang, but I would advise, this case specifically, spend a couple more bucks, get yourself the 100i. It's probably gonna be about $65 or $60, depending exactly where you are, give or take. So check that one out. Go for the Origin 100i. Why? Well, because the Mustang has no bed so as to log out. The Mustang Alpha. I think the Mustang Beta has, but the one that you see here, this one, no bed. You definitely want to get a ship with bed. Not only that, it has no interior room. You can't just walk inside the ship. It only has a ladder and you just climb and sit in this kind of like a fighter ship. This one is like a BMW in space, so you have a little bit of interior room on the inside there. It even has a little bit of storage which you can use or hiding. You know, if you're kind of sneaky, there's a bed so as to log out. And I actually like it a lot. It flies very well. It has two size 3 guns. And besides that, because of its size, you can claim it in the blue pads. What are the blue pads? Well, the blue pads are the small ones you have in mining stations or research stations, in moons and planets in Star Citizen. So, if another player blows up your ship, or a hostile, an enemy, an NPC blows up your ship, or whatever reason you're stranded, well, my friend, you're not stranded anymore because you follow my advice and you got yourself the 100i, which you can still claim in the small blue pads that are intended for land vehicles. These ones, nope. These ones you cannot claim in those blue pads. Not only that, it's super quick to claim, and it's tiny, and it fits in many small places, so as to do bunker missions, and it has a good amount of room storage inside. Anyway, this is my advice. But you can go with this one if you want to go into a cheaper alternative. And either way, you can upgrade these by going here into the... where is it? You have the pledge store, right? In the pledge store, you can upgrade by putting money on top of whatever ship you bought. Now, as I was saying before, if you do use the referral code, you will have this Merlin P52, and this is a ship for you for real. You will have it in your permanent hangar. It never gets wiped, which is a big thing lately in Star Citizen. So this one is yours forever, which is super nice. And given that it's cost 25 bucks, you could throw like $5 on top of it. I wouldn't do that, really. Why? So as to get an Aurora MR, stick with the Merlin, and since you got the 100i that I mentioned, let's say that you start playing the game and you like it, okay? And you think, oh, this is cool, I'm really liking it. Yeah, I get about the alpha thing and the bugs and so on, but I'm having a blast. I want to keep on playing this, and I don't mind throwing a couple more bucks. You get yourself the Aurora, the Avenger Titan. For just $5 more, you get yourself the Avenger Titan at a discount compared to what you would pay normally, all right? So that's the strategy around being a new player as of right now. As I said, I was playing yesterday 3.18.1. It's actually working well. Just like I criticize the things that are worth mentioning, that's also something that needs to be said. And if you want to give it a try, see how you like it, absolutely, this would be my advice. If I see you in my pledger referral list, I'll add you as a friend, and hopefully we can play together, okay? See you next time. Take care.